Boom. Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to share with you the compensation plan of Royalq and why you should be excited and strategies for you to win big. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. Let's be excited together. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to jump into this here presentation that I put together in 30 minutes. Okay, so what we have here is the Royalq compensation and strategy. So don't worry about it. All of these things that said here that is not very clear, it's going to be abundantly clear on the next pages here. So in Royalq, we have a combined total of 6 ranks called V1 through V6. So we're going to look at each and every one of them, what you need in order to accomplish them and what you earn from each one of them. But first and foremost, let's look at this, right? The once per year startup fee of joining the license fee of using the bot for a year is $120, right? In the first level, which you're automatically the first level, when you sign up, you will get 30%, right? 30%, that's actually not accurate right now because it's 120. Anyway, 30% of the 120, it used to be 100. So for every person that joins with you in the business, you immediately get $30, right? Immediately. You can call it a fast start bonus. Now, every single day, the individuals in your team that are trading will earn a profit, right? Sometimes it's very big, sometimes it's next to nothing, because this is a real trading bot. It goes with the flow of the market. So it's not a fixed 1%, 1.5%, that doesn't work. These are real trades happening in real time in your own account, right? 24/7. So what's happening is that the bot will charge 20% of the profit in a fee from your team, and 20% of those 20% will then become your passive income from your team's trading. I hope that's not too confusing. So this is, I'm going to go into more depth in it. So this is version 1. So when you just sign up, each person that signs up under you, you earn $30. And on top of that, 20% of the 20%, or you could say 4% really, of your the trading the trading profit of your team. When we move up to V2, you earn now $40 per person that you sign up. But here's the thing, pay attention now. This is where it gets really, really interesting. You have this $10. And what is this? This is what you say, money moving upwards, right? So when someone in your team, right, up until now, version 1, you earn $30 on your personally sponsored people. Now, for the people that they sponsor, right, they will earn they will earn their $30, but you will now earn $10 from the people that your team brings in. And this is infinite levels. I'm going to repeat that again. This is infinite levels, meaning every single person in your team, right, with one caveat, when they join anywhere in your team, if you have 5 people or 500 or 50,000, that $10 will move upwards. Okay? Now, you're saying to me, well, that doesn't make sense, right? If you have a lot of people, right, and all of $10 moving upwards every time, it will become more than the amount to join with. And that is exactly true. So that's there's one caveat, and we're going to go into that, right? Next on the page here, it is now 30% of the 20% of the trading profit that you will earn daily from your team. And what happens is in version 1, you only earn trading profit from your personally sponsored people. From version 2 and onwards, you will earn a percentage of your whole team, right? From when I'm speaking to my upline, right? Because if everyone, again, I'm thinking about this because I want this to be long-term, I want this to be functional, so I'm asking him a lot of questions. Because if it's the same amount for everyone in the downline and then for everyone above me, you know, that math wouldn't check out, right? So what they do is that they have a pool, right? So it gets collected to a pool, and from that pool of money, right? So the company is not losing money because that wouldn't be sustainable, right? So I'm not going to make it confusing. From version 2, from the people that your personal people signs up, like the second level of people coming in, $10 will roll up to you, and you will also earn a bigger commission or a bigger percentage of your personally sponsored people, and also a percentage of your team as a whole. I hope that makes sense. Next up, we have version 3. Here you will earn $50 for every personal sponsored person that you bring in. Now $20 will move upwards. When someone joins, right, in your team, anywhere in the whole team, someone signs up, the person who signs them up, they get their 30 if they're on level 1, version 1, but you get 20 of those initial 120, right? So this will move upwards with one caveat. I'm going to share with you that later, but I'm going to make it, I want to make it easier for you to understand. Now we have 40% of the 20% trading profit from your team, right? From your personal team, but also from a pool of your whole team. Now something interesting happens. You will get a 5% matching bonus from the earnings of everyone on the same version as you. So if you have another person who is in their V3, you'll get 5% of what they make. Okay, makes sense? Now we go to version 4. Here you will earn $60 of the initial 120 people join with. Now $30 will move upwards, right? But check this out. The other one, the one and the 2, they will also move, right? When we are here, now I'm eligible for this to move up, this to move up, this will move up, right? Awesome. So check this. 50% of the 20%, right, is now from the trading pool of my team. 5% matching bonus. 5% matching bonus of people on the same level as me of their earnings. Let's go down. Version 5. Now I earn $65 of the 120 people join with, and then now is $40 moving upwards, right? Moving upwards. And then you have here 55%, right, of the trading profits of the team. There's a 5% matching, and the last one, 70 of the 120 goes to you. 50 here goes to goes upwards with the one caveat, which I'm going to share with you. So this goes down all levels until one thing happens. And then here, 60% of the 20% trading profit, right, that the bot charges. There's a 5% matching bonus on version 6 and an additional 5% of the world sales, company sales. 5% of the company sales in this level, right? That's pretty awesome. Now, let's go down. How to hit these ranks, how to go to these ranks. To hit version number 2, and everyone starts with version number 1, you need to have 3 people directly sponsored by you. 3 people directly sponsored by you, and 17 people in total in the team. So if these people that you recruited starts building a team and you don't bring any more people in, you would still hit rank 2, right? Here is just what's happening. The 40%, like we said, $40, 25% matching on what's happening there in the on the profit, and then the roll up when the people are referred that are not referred by you personally, by someone else in the team, there will be a $10 roll up. I'm gonna explain more what that means, right? So here we see next one, we have 5 people directly sponsored by you. You must have 3 people now in your team that are version 2. And there's a caveat to that too, and we're going to look at that. But 5 people directly sponsored by you, 3 people somewhere in your team with one caveat needs to be version 2. So they need to have achieved this rank for you to move up this rank, right? And you need to have a total of 100 people in your team, right? So 95 indirect, 5 people direct. And here we have, you get 50% referral, like $50 from the 120. There's 30% matching bonus or 30% of the 20% of the trading profit that the bot charges. And then there's a roll up of $10 and $20 on infinite amount of levels when you from anyone anywhere in your team. So if number 99 and 100 people join your team and it's like 50 levels down, you still get paid for it unless one thing happens. Otherwise it wouldn't be sustainable, but it is, and we're very happy for that. And I'm going to share that with you in another slide. So check this out. Version number 6. Now you need 8 people directly sponsored by you. 3 of those people need to be version number 3, right? And you need to have 292 people indirect and have a total of 300 people in your team. From that, you will earn $60 of the 120, 40% of the 20% that the bot charges for the trading, right? The trading profit. You will have roll-ups of $10, $20, and $30 from all levels everywhere in your team. Boom, no matter where they join. When someone joins with a 120, with one caveat, and I keep saying that because it's important. Okay, rank number 5, you need to have 12 personally sponsored people. 3 of those people need to be version number 4 with one caveat, and there is 788 indirect people with a total of 800 users in total, right? Qualified, you get 60% when someone joins, 60% when someone joins, or $60 when someone joins on the $120, or yeah. And here also 50% of the 20% that we covered before. Of the $20, and then you have roll-ups of $10, $20, $30, and $40 from infinite amount of levels in your whole team rolling up, right? Here we see rank number 6. This is the highest one. You need to have 20 personally sponsored people, 3 people direct up to version 5, 480 indirect for a total of, no, it should be one. There we go. 1,400 indirect. So 1,500 people in your team, right? And with something like this, where you make money daily and you don't have to recruit anyone, your money is safe and secure in your own pocket. I mean, this is like selling like water in the Sahara. I mean, who doesn't want this, right? So you earn $70 when you enroll someone who joins with 120. You make 60% of the 20% of the trading of your team. The bot charges 20%. Then you will have roll-ups from people joining your team anywhere with $120 of $10, 20, 30, 40, 50 to infinity. There's also a 5% worldwide sales bonus, and what wasn't mentioned here, which I can see now, is from version 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. There's also a 5% matching bonus on people on the same rank as you, right? I'm gonna add that later. Okay, so let's look at this. I created it myself, as you may or may not see, created in Paint. And this here, I'm gonna share with you the caveats and how actually the thing works, okay? So when you enroll people into your business and you look at the back office in your app, you're just gonna see names. You're not gonna see individual branches. You're not gonna see a binary. You see nothing. You just see names, you know, stacked on top of each other. So imagine this: you have a uni level. Say that when you join, you're just joining people in a flat line like this. So you're not placing anybody under anybody else, right? You're just doing you're just making a straight line, right? Like that. That goes, you're just building wide. You're not putting anyone else under anyone else. Now, remember what I said before, that you need to have the person of the previous rank free of those for you to move up the ranks. Right? For you to be version number 3, you need to have free version number 2. Now, here's the caveat. The version number 2, if we imagine that each of these personal sponsored people has their own leg. So number A has their leg, number B has their leg, number C has their leg, right? So these individuals, for them to reach V2, V3, V4, V5, they need to be under different people, under different starting people. Let's make an example. So if I start with number A and I have a version 2 here, a version 2 under B, which starts with B, and one under version number C, then I'm eligible to move up the ranks. If I have one version number 2, one version number 2, and one version number 2 here, then I would not be eligible. It must be under someone, not under the same starting person, right? So it can't be under the same starting person, that the person that you brought in. So let's just make it easy. Each person that you brings in is the leader for a team, and it needs to be in different teams. So if it starts with one person, they don't count, even though if they're 8 levels down here and all of your V2s are on this side under A, started with number A in that group, it will not count. It needs to be in 3 different, under 3 different groups. I hope this makes sense, right?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So I remember you said in order to be in rank V3, then you have to have 5 directs. Is that correct?
Yes.
And out of these 5 directs, you need to have 3 people that are rank number 2.
That's a brilliant question. I'm very happy that you brought this up. It is not your personally sponsored person who needs to be version number 2. They can be anywhere in their team. It does not need to be the person that you personally brought in. If you bring on number B and 4 levels down, you have a V3, then that will count. As long as it's started in that team, it does not need to be your personally sponsored person. Just anywhere in the team that started with that individual person. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, so here we go. This person started, all of these here, no matter where they are in the team, will count, right? V1, V2, V3, V4, no matter where they are, as long as they started with this here group leader, then it will count. And it needs to be on 3 different separate legs, if we call it that. Now, let's talk about roll-ups. Because Marcus, you said I get a roll up on $10 and $20, $30, $40, $50 from anywhere in the team. Marcus, is that true? Yes and no. Actually, yes, but there's a caveat, right? So as you can see, right, if if one person here brings in a person and then everybody above and going up here several meters of people starts earning $10, 20, 30, 40, 50 on the people below them, you know, that math does not check out. So there is a caveat, right? The caveat is this: when you are version number 2, right? Your version number 2, let's make it simple. Your version number 2, and now you're eligible for the 100, for the $10 roll-ups for people that are not in your team. Please pay attention here so everyone understands. What happens now is here, this person is version number 8. And version number 1, version number 1, you have 20 people in your team, you have free personals, you have 20 people in your team, you're version number 2. You have a version number 1 here, right? And when this person brings in people, all of these here will then go up $10, $10 up and give you. What you have here in B is V2, such as yourself. Now, when these people here, you know, these people are version number 1 and they are bringing in people, now their $10 roll up will go to B. It will not go to you, right? So what happens with the roll-ups, they go up the ladder until they find someone that's qualified, right? So here, V2, V here is qualified. So all of these here goes up, whoop, boom, it stops. It doesn't go to you, right? Here on C, he is version number 1, and these are all version number 1, and it goes up to you, right? Do you understand? So it climbs the ladder to the lowest the person above. It checks, okay, it rolls up to the person above. Okay, is this person qualified? No. Go up one more step. Is this person qualified? Yes. Okay, then it goes to there. Then when the initial person, which wasn't qualified before, becomes qualified, it will not go up one more step. Is this clear?
Yes. Can I just ask a question? Yeah.
Ask as many as you want.
If you're V2 and B is V2, he will, like you said, earn because you're on the same level. Do you earn
from V3, not on V2? The 5% is from V3 only.
From V3. So will you still earn from B, or will you not earn from B?
So what's happening now is that I will have the trading profit I will earn from B.
Okay.
What happens is when I go up to V3,
so you still earn the trading profits, but you don't earn.
Yeah, I don't earn from those people now. Until I go up to V3, and then I'm qualified for the $20. And then these $20 from new people going up, is this person qualified? Is this person qualified? No, this person isn't qualified. He's only version number 2, so he can only get the $10. Now the $20 will move up to you. You see?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it will always move up, right? So it's the $10, then it's 20, then it's 40, then it's 30, 40, and $50, and it will continuously climb up until they find someone who is qualified for it, right? If you're only V2, and then monies will go up to the person above you the same way, if you're not qualified to get the other one. So what we're basically having here, the $120 does not go to Royalq company. It is just part of the compensation plan, right? Basically for them to pay out, right? So it's not being used. Still, you get 20, 40, up to 50 or 60% of the 20%. The rest, the company keeps, right? So they're keeping a big share, but they also have it here for everybody. So from all the levels, when someone comes in, there will be roll-ups until someone is qualified, and then it will stop.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
So let's say somebody is rank 5.
Yes.
As you shared, then they will have $90 from every person who roll in his team. Is that correct?
Like the initial or
Yeah,
the roll.
initial 120.
Let's look at the percentages again. Let's do this. Where we go 5, then you get $65.
You get $65 only?
Yes.
It's 65.
And yes, $65 and then up to 40 from people that are qualified, not qualified below you when it travels upwards.
Yeah, up to 40. So basically this person earns like 10 and 20 and 30 and 40. Is that correct?
If the person above them is not qualified on the other version, like version number 2, 3, or 4, all of it would go up to him, yes.
Okay, but if somebody under him who is qualified, then the like 10, 20 will go to them, not to number 5.
That's correct. And what happens then is that for the people who are on the same level, there will then be a 5% matching bonus of what they earn.
Okay, in his team.
No. From the people of the same rank. So when the money is not going up to him anymore, you have someone else who is the same rank starting from rank number 3. Because if you have a rank number 3 here, let's go down. If you are a rank number 3 and you have a rank number 3 here, then they will block everyone here. All of the monies would go up to him. It wouldn't go up to you because this person is qualified. But what the compensation plan does is 5% of what they earn, because you're the same level, you will now earn as well.
I think what Tian is asking is, I don't know, Tian, if I'm right, if you're asking whether it's in that line or whether it can be anywhere across. I don't think it can be anywhere across. I think it can only be down for each one.
Okay, so it's not like a kind of jump up to the highest.
If it's you, I don't know, Marcus, if it's you, but like it's not going to look for a T3 or T4 across if A, for instance, is there, and find a T3 and G and pay it out to G. Yeah,
it will go because these are all personally sponsored by you, and then they are personally sponsored by them here. So it goes up. Next sponsor is you, right?
Yeah.
It can't go there. They don't know each other. So like you're brought in as a sponsor, so it goes up. Okay, one sponsor, and then the next sponsor, up like that until they found someone which is qualified.
So it's in that particular branch. So
yes.
You can really say these are routes, and
yes.
in those routes are different routes. So only in that particular route. Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, and you know, I saw something. I saw a video where they had a testimonial. Someone who reached the rank of like version 5 in, I don't know, 4 months, and what they had earned was close to $500,000 US, $500,000
in rank 5, sure. And
yeah, because the money was going up. You know, if you're very quick here, or if you're a very big team, because the majority of people is going to be number 1 and number 2, right? And then you have a big team like that, and everything's just going to roll up to you, right? So what do you want to do? What strategy is best for you? Number 1, go wide. Go wide. First of all, you want to have as many people as possible, you know, directly under you, right? You just go wide. Then identify 3 people from your personal directs, right? From your personal directs, not in their team. 3 directs with leadership capabilities. Help them get to version number 2, right? V2, right? That will propel you to version number 3. Now you teach them to do the same thing. find free leaders in their team, help them get to V2. Getting them to V2 will help them get to V3, which will propel you to V4, right? You see how this works. So we want people to focus on V2, identifying free key people in your team, working with them, and then make sure that they become V2 and help them do the same, right? So what should you do here, right? I said you should build wide, and I believe so. You know, you say, Marcus, if I build wide, isn't it better if I help my team put people under them? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because when you're building wide yourself, you're bringing in a lot of people, that you will naturally find leaders. In network marketing, there is it takes 20 to 30 people that you recruit personally for you to find one big leader, like big, that's gonna blow your business up, that's gonna make multiple 6 figures, right? It's been proven again and again and again that on the 4th, 5th, and 6th level down deep from where you started of your personal starters, there is where you find your leaders. And to find that person who's willing to consistently go out there and share the compensation plan, share the idea long enough for that to happen, it's between 20 to 30 people. Right, 20 to 30 people, you'll find one massive leader. And thing is, you're probably not gonna know who the person is, right? 4, 5, 6 levels deep, he's just gonna go crazy, right? Gonna go crazy. Like I had that experience in another company I was working with, right? One person wanted to join the team. Awesome. We brought him on board. Like next 2 weeks, he brought in 700 people for his network, like that. Boom. Like, how is that possible? Like, some people just do that, right? And you need to talk to enough people so you find that one person is just going to blow everything up, right? So this is how it works. Finding people, helping them get to V2. And remember, V2 was what? 3 personals and 20 people combined in the team. All right. Do I recommend you placing people under people? Not necessarily, right? Because you will lose out on the fast start and you will also lose out on the trading 20%, right? What I'm doing, right? When I see someone who is a go-getter, who's a runner, what I do is that I give an additional incentive, right? I give an additional incentive for them to bring in a lot of people, right? So I'm giving you, okay, maybe this week now for each person that you personally bring in, I'm going to give you an extra $10. Right, something like that. So that's the way that I would have done it. So from the people that you have, giving monies on that or something for a week, and not longer than that. I wouldn't have it permanently because this is your income. Like you would share, right? Make the same as you share. Like you get, if someone in your team, they bring in a couple of people and then you will earn on that as well. If you share that 50-50 maybe for a week, and you know they showed screenshots and proving the time and when they join and all of that good stuff because you can't really see it, that is the way that I would have done it. But I would share this with everybody. And last night, Tien, I would like to ask you, what did we do last night, last evening? What were we doing last night, last evening? What were we doing with our Royalq business? Please go ahead and share.
Yeah, so we arrived Marbella like 1 month ago, and then we went to a very nice Chinese restaurant to have a dinner. And then the owner of the restaurant is very nice person and also talkative. So we had a nice conversation. Later, we went back to that restaurant a few more times, and I started to pitch him the Royalq. And he became very interested. He doesn't trade or buy any crypto before. He just heard about it. And when we show him the profit in our own telephone, he became very interested. And then we helped him to set up his first crypto account in Binance. and also help him to combine the Binance with Royalq, and actually take a lot of hours, a lot of times to do that, but it's really worth it because he finally make it work, and he signed up, paid 120 last night, and start to trade last night. We are very happy for him, and he also very grateful for our help. And yeah, we will of course help him with future, development. So I think that is a very good experience for me, because at the beginning I didn't think that I can enroll him, but yeah, when you start to open up, and the other people open up as well, so he just joined. I am very happy for that.
You're a superstar, Tian.
Thank you very much.
One little caveat there. Yeah, it did take hours for him to get everything set up, but everything that went wrong under the sun went wrong. We fixed it. Linking your Royalq to Binance take 5 minutes when you know how to do it. So yes, I just want to put that out there. Now, I have one more question for you, Tian. So, like you said, we just arrived in Marbella a little over a month ago. We found this awesome Chinese place, delicious food. We enrolled him, but then I did something else. I got this fresh haircut at the barber from someone who barely speaks any English at all. What did we do? What did you do? Because I don't speak Spanish. What did you do, Tian?
Yeah, that was also very interesting. The first time Marcus go to have his haircut, I paid for him with my crypto card. And then that guy, he doesn't speak English, like very, very little, right? And then he saw my credit card. He became very excited and started to shout out in Spanish. And later I find out he said he wants to tell us he also trade crypto, and he also have a crypto.com card. And then I say, oh, that perhaps a potential prospect for us. And later we try to show him what we are doing. I learned a little Spanish, and it's barely enough for us to communicate, but still we did it. And now he has registered, not active yet, but he also showed a big interest, because we really show what we are doing and the profit we make, and we are real people, and we are open and friendly. So he also showed his trust to us, and said he will join later. Awesome.
So when we think, sometimes we think of the people in my circle, they might not be interested, or I don't know anyone. We meet people on a daily basis, and the majority of people, they are not living life on their terms, right? They all could use a little bit more money in their life, right? So if you have the app like this, and you just hear, hey, I made this daily, right? This income I made today, money safe and secure in my own account. It's completely automated. I'm connected to a trader. He does everything. There's next to zero risk, and all I see is watching the money coming. Are you interested? Like, who would say no? Who would say no, right? And then for various reasons, people may or may not do it. But everyone that I've shown this to are excited about it. So this is the real thing. The compensation plan is both lucrative, but it also gives the company a lot of margins, like enormous margins, which makes me very happy. It means that they're long-term, they're healthy, they're financially stable, they can have staff, they can make improvements, all of that good stuff. So I'm super excited about this. I think I have finally found my little baby. Do we have any questions here on the compensation plan?
Yes. How much has Tian made in a short while? And how much did she invest? Can you share that with us?
Go ahead, Tian.
Yeah, so originally I invest 1,000 USD. And just a few days later, I see, whoa, I make like 1 to 2% per day. So I increase my invest into 3,000. Yeah, and from the 1.5 months, my record on average is 0.7 to 1% a day. So monthly, it can be, let's say, 25 to 30%. The strategy I use. Yeah, so I'm very satisfied with the result, and I'm willing to put in more money because I can tell now it's just a number game. The percentage is set up, is down there because all the traders that we're following are very experienced. They can guarantee the profit, the percentage, and the more you put in, the more money you make. Simple.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Any more questions?
Yes, Marcus, it's me, Elmarie. So 2 questions, please.
Yes.
So is Binance the only platform that you can link Royalq with?
No.
Okay.
The other one is houbi.
Okay, so I don't know even how you spell it, but anyway.
Yeah, it's a Chinese one.
Can you
Okay, so
type it in the chat, please, Marcus?
Yes, I can.
yeah, it's just the reason why I'm asking is because I know that Binance also do have crypto cards, and I know that they don't charge any fees. I'm not sure about crypto.com, if they charge fees for their cards. Second question is your ranks. I just want to make sure that I'm reading this correctly. Your rank indicates that your rank V5, you need 788 indirect, but in V6, you need less indirect. And the opposite.
No.
That you had a numbers meltdown.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not that. So it means it needs to be more than in V6 then.
Where?
You see your rank 5. It
Yes.
says 788 indirect.
Yes.
And then total users must be 800 total. And then your
Yes.
V6, it's 480 indirect, which is less than V5. And your total is 1,500, which is more than V5. Is that is that correct?
It's 1,480, Elmarie.
Yes.
So it's 1,480.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Not 480.
Yes.
So it's 1,480. Okay, great. That makes sense now. All right, super. Thanks.
Right.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Not at the moment.
Are you guys excited about this?
Yeah.
Very much so.
So this is just something that works. One more.
Hello, Marcus.
Yes.
Just want to quickly ask, what was the name? Can we download the app now before tomorrow, or we do it tomorrow?
So what I can do is that I can, I'll turn off the recording and then we can jump into the app. I can show you inside it to give you a brief 5-minute overview. Sound good?
Oh, sorry, I have another Zoom. I have to jump in now. If you give me the name of I'll wait till tomorrow. I have another Zoom to jump in. If you give me the app, I can download it before tomorrow. So
yeah, okay. I get it. Yeah, absolutely. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. One more thing, all of the earnings from the compensation plan are input in your asset section in the Royalq, right? From where you can withdraw.
Royalq.
Yes, there is a daily withdrawal limit of $1,000. So you cannot withdraw more than $1,000 per day.
Right. Okay.
I want to have that said as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Great.
Okay. Thank you, Renee. Okay. Thank you very much, Renee. Akasha.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
There we go. Stop.
Okay, so just to tell you all, Margaret's gone off now, but Biron, you'll have to follow up with Margaret.